How do you spot them? Yes, there are many different personalities that you will come across in the workplace. And I'd like to focus on 6 common ones you will find and how you can manage them. Number 1, we have the extroverts. They are confident, outgoing, enthusiastic, and talkative. The extrovert thrives on social interactions and works well in groups. They may not be great at listening to others' opinions, however, and may seem intimidating or overbearing to some. Do give them plenty to keep them occupied, and do offer them regular, preferably public praise. You cannot micromanage extroverts. Also, do not ask them to work on extended solo projects. Number 2, we have the introverts. They are quiet and reflective and often overlooked. Introverts take pleasure in their own company. While it is a myth that introverts are naturally shy, they don't like being put on the spot. They can also appear aloof and standoffish to those that don't know them. Do say, "Can you have a think about the project and come back to me with your ideas?" But don't say, "Could you present your ideas to the board in an hour?" Number 3, we have the dreamer. They are creative, imaginative, and innovative. Dreamers are real ideas people. However, they can sometimes lack focus and attention to detail. Dreamers may also have trouble letting go of an impractical idea. Do get them involved in the early stages of tricky tasks or projects, but don't rely on them to deliver to strict timescales and budgets. For number 4, we have the strategists. They are practical, pragmatic planners. Strategists are clear-minded, organized, and task-oriented. They like to focus on getting things done, but they may not be the go-to person when imagination or creative thinking is what's required. Do say, "Could you get the ball rolling on this?" But don't say, "Let's do some blue sky, big picture, outside the box thinking." For number 5, we have the maverick. Often high performers, mavericks take a less than orthodox approach to their work. While they may deliver results that no one else can, they don't always work well with others. Managed effectively, they can boost creativity and innovation in your team, but managed poorly, they can be a liability. Do give them sufficient freedom to work in the way that suits them best. Set some clear boundaries and expectations. Do not give mavericks preferential treatment, and don't let them think the rules don't apply to them. 6th and final, we have the conformists. They are highly structured in their approach. Conformists like to do things by the book. They are great with processes and procedures, but are often risk and change averse. Do say, "We need to dot the I's and cross the T's." Don't say, "Just wing it, ad-lib, or do it off the top of your head." And if you want to get better at managing personalities at work, consider the following. Avoid a one-size-fits-all approach. Instead, try to adapt your communication and management style to suit varying personalities. You can allocate work based on individuals' strengths, but take time to discover personal preferences too when putting together project groups. Manage your reactions. It can sometimes feel frustrating when those you manage approach things differently to you. And finally, based on mutual understanding and effective group dynamics, build positive working relationships with your team. Best wishes.